Hello students, how are you? Welcome to the Mahdi English School. Welcome to the online lecture. Welcome to the class. My name is Nilofer Miss. My subject is mathematics and this lecture is for the class 2. And I hope you complete all the books, fair book, all the worksheets into the fair book and learn very well. Study very well. So, are you all ready to attend the lecture? Are you all ready to watch the lecture? So, as you know that we start with the quote. So, today also we begin our lecture with the quote. So, which chapter we are continue? So, my dear students, we are in chapter number 9 and shapes and pattern. So, shapes topic from this chapter, it is complete now. All the topics we complete from the shapes. Now we will move on to the pattern. So, our new topic is a pattern. Today we are going to start the new topic which is patterns. So, let's start the revision first. As you know that always we are doing revision of the previous lecture, of the yesterday's lecture. We always do revision first, then we will move to the new topic. Revision is for doubts. If having doubt, any student having any doubt, so it will be solved because we are not meet to each other. We are not in front of you or you are not front of me. So that's why doubt solving revision is necessary, because some students are able to understand, some students having doubt that why this thing is happen. So if I repeat the thing, repeat the topic, so if any doubt is there, so it will be a solve. So that's why I am doing the revision of every previous lecture. So today also we are going to do the revision of the previous lecture first, and then we will move to the today's topic. Here is the quote of the day, and the quote is, anything is possible, anything can be. So, if you are thinking that always I am getting lower marks and I want a rank, first rank, so anything is possible. So, if you want to get a rank, if you are average in a study and you want a rank, so it is possible. How? So, that is the different thing, how, but that is possible. Anything can be possible into the life. Now, study is possible without coming to school. Anything can be possible, right? As per the quote, study is possible without coming to school, without attend the class. You are attending class online, not offline. No need to come to school, no need to wear uniform, no need to just pack your bag, no need to go to the class, right? You can watch video anytime, right students? So anything can be possible. So let's revise the worksheet first that we had done in the yesterday's lecture. So let's start revision of the worksheet first, and then we will move to the next topic. So in this picture, the question is straight lines are there? What is the question? That is straight lines is there in the picture? Yes, straight line is there. In this picture is given shape, that is straight lines. How many? How many straight lines are there? So we have to count how many straight lines are there. So let's count. I underline all the straight lines, so it will be easy for us to count that how many straight lines are there. Let's counting. I overwrite with the green color line, so it is easy to count. Here is straight line number 1, here is straight line number 2, here is straight line number 3, here is straight line number 4, here is straight line number 5, straight line number 6, straight line number 7, straight line number 8, straight line number 9. Total there are 9 straight lines in the given shape. This shape is totally made with 9 straight lines, nothing else. So any curved lines are there in the given shape? So no, I am putting the cross sign. There is no any curved lines are there. So this question is not exist because no shapes are there, no lines are there. Now the next one, here is a vertical line. We have to find from this given shape how many vertical lines are there. As I told you before also, vertical lines, it means the standing line. Horizontal line, it means the sleeping line. Or oblique line, it means the slanting line. There is the other name of the 3 basic lines. Very simple it is, but there is the another name. So let's start counting. Let's start finding how many vertical, it means standing lines are there. How many? So the vertical lines, it means the standing line. Let's start counting. Here I overwrite with the green color. This is the standing line or a vertical line, you can call it. Line number 1, vertical line number 2, or the vertical line number 3. Here is 1, 2 and 3. How many lines are there? So total there are 3 vertical lines. Now we have to find out how many horizontal lines are there. What we have to find out? How many horizontal lines are there? Horizontal line, it means the sleeping line. Let me overwrite with the black color. You can see I overwrite horizontal line in black color. This is the horizontal line number 1 and here is horizontal line number 2. You can see here is the line number 2. So total there are 2 horizontal lines in this given shape. How many? Total there are 2 horizontal lines in the given picture, in the given shape. Now we have to find out how many oblique lines. What it means? That slanting line. How many slanting lines are there in the given picture? So let's find out. I just overwrite with the blue color, so it is easy to identify. Here is oblique line number 1, here is line number 2, here is line number 3, here is line number 4 and here is line number 5. So total there are 5 oblique lines, 5 slanting lines in the picture. How many? There are 5 lines which is slanting in the picture. Now we have to find out vertical lines, it means the standing lines, horizontal lines and oblique lines. We have to find out these lines from this given picture. So let's start with the vertical line, it means the standing line. So we have to find out how many standing lines are there in the given shape. So let's start counting the standing line or vertical line. So I just overwrite it with the black color, so it is easy to identify, easy to count. Here is line number 1, here is line number 2, here is line number 3, here is line number 4, here is line number 5. So all the vertical lines is covered We find out all the vertical lines, it means the standing lines. So total there are 5 vertical lines, it means the standing line is there in the given picture, in the given shape. Now we have to find out how many horizontal lines is there in the picture. Horizontal, it means the sleeping line. So let's start counting. So I overwrite with the blue color all the sleeping lines. I will overwrite in the blue color. So here is the horizontal line number 1. Here is line number 2, you can see here. Then line number 3 is here. And line number 4 is here. So total there are 4 horizontal lines. It means the 4 sleeping lines is there in the given shape. Now the oblique line. So how many oblique lines are there in the given picture? Oblique, it means the slanting line. That how many slanting lines are there in the picture? So let's start counting that how many lines is there. So I overwrite it with the pink color. Here is oblique line number 1. Here is oblique line number 2. You can see in the pink color, that is the number 2. Now the line number 3, oblique line number 3, then the oblique line number 4. Oblique line number 4. So total there are 4 slanting lines in the given picture. How many? There are total 4 oblique lines is there in the given picture. I hope you understood, students. Now here we have to find out how many slanting lines are there, how many sleeping lines are there, and how many standing lines are there in the given picture. Let's start with the slanting line. So we have to find out how many slanting lines are there in the given picture. Let's starting this. So I overwrite it with the pink color. Here is the slanting line number 1. Here is slanting line number 2. Here is slanting line number 3. Here is slanting line number 4. Here is slanting line number 5. Slanting line number 6. Slanting line number 7. And slanting line number 8. So total how many slanting lines are there? Total there are 8 slanting lines in the given picture. How many? There are 8 slanting lines in the given picture is there. Now about the sleeping lines, that how many sleeping lines is there in the given picture. So I just overwrite it with the blue color line, and only one sleeping line is there in the shape or picture, you can call it anything. So there are only one sleeping line is there in the picture. Now about the standing line. So I overwrite it with the black color. So there are only one standing line is there in the given picture. So total there are 8 slanting lines, 1 sleeping line or 1 standing line is there in the given picture. This is the way to find out the lines from the picture. Now here the dots are given. We have to join the dots with the help of scale, and then which shape is made, we have to write down the name of that shape. We have to write down the number of side and write down number of corners. We have to write down these 3 things after making the picture, after making the shape. So let's join these dots together and let's see which shape is made. Here is, see, this way we have to join the dots. So which shape it is? Any students having idea that which shape it is? This is the rectangle shape. Which shape it is? It is a rectangle shape. Now how many number of sides it have? So total it have side number 1, side number 2, side number 3 or side number 4. So total it has 4 number of sides. Now number of corners, how many? Here is 1, 2, 3 and 4. It has 4 number of corners. So this way you also have to write down these things into the fair book. Now here is more 3 dots are there. So let's join the dots first and then we can decide which shape it is. We have to write down the name of the shape. So let's join the dots first. Here is which shape it is. It is a triangle shape. I am writing the spelling of this shape. It is the triangle shape. Now number of sides. How many number of sides it has? Here is side number 1, side number 2 or side number 3. So here is side number 3. Total number of side is 3. Now number of corners. Corner number 1, 2 and 3. Number of corner is 3. Now exercise 9b. We already had done this exercise, but let's revise this. Here is exercise 9b and question number 1. How many of each do you see? It means the sleeping line, standing line and slanting line. This is the given picture and you have to find out how many sleeping lines are there, how many standing lines are there and how many slanting lines are there. So let's start with the sleeping line. I just overwrite it with the blue color. Sleeping line number 1, sleeping line number 2. So there are 2 sleeping lines in this given picture. How many? There are 2 sleeping lines in the given picture. Now about the standing line. So you can see I overwrite it with the black color. So there are only 1 standing line is there in the given picture. How many? There are 1 standing line in the given picture. Now the slanting line. Let's counting the slanting line. With the green color you can see this is the slanting line number 1, slanting line number 2 and here is slanting line number 3. So total there are 3 slanting lines in the picture. Now the question number 2. We have to read the heading that draw 1 slanting line on the square. In this square we have to draw 1 slanting line to make 2 triangles. We have to made 2 triangles of this 1 square. But how? See this, I just put 1 slanting line in the middle of the square. So the square will convert into 2 triangle. If you see this is the triangle. The both are triangles. Because of we are putting 1 slanting line in the square is converted into the 2 triangles. Equal triangles are there. Now the next one, draw 2 slanting lines on the square to make 4 triangle. Now in this square we have to put 2 slanting line to make 4 triangles. See here is first slanting line I can put and here is second slanting line I am putting. So you can see now this square is totally converted into the 4 triangle. Here is triangle number 1, here is triangle number 2, here is triangle number 3 and here is triangle number 4. Total there are 4 triangles in the given picture. This square is converted into the triangle, 4 triangles and equal triangles are there. Now in the next one, draw 1 sleeping line on the square to make a 2 rectangle. Now we have to convert this 1 square into the 2 rectangles. How we can just make 2 rectangle? Just put a 1 sleeping line in the middle of the square. So it will be converted into the 2 rectangles. This square is totally converted into the 2 rectangles, which is equally. So this way we have to just shape with fun. It is a exercise 9b of your textbook. This is your textbook exercise. This is a compulsory to note down into the fair book. Now here is students. This is the next question of your textbook. So let's start reading it. Look at this rectangle. So here is the rectangle. You can see each corner has a name. So this is the rectangle and each corner has a name A, B, C, D. Here is A, here is B, here is a C and here is D. Then follow the instruction. We have to follow this 5 instruction in this rectangle. We have to draw as per the instructions. So let's start reading the instruction and do as instruction is there. So draw a curved line from corner A to corner D. What we have to do? We have to draw a curved line. So curved line is a freehand line. We have to use a free hand to draw a curve. So I will draw a curved line A to D. So just see, I will draw a curved line. See, this is also a curved line and you can draw a curved line this way also. See, here is the curved line. You can draw any types of curved line. I just draw this way the curved line. So instruction number 1 is followed. Draw a curved line from corner A to corner D. This question is done. So I just put right mark here. This one is a done. Now use a ruler. Now here you have to use the scale to draw a slanting line from corner B to corner D. Now here we have to just draw the slanting line. Here we must draw the slanting line and slanting line must be a straight. So we have to use the scale. See, I make the straight line. It is very straight with corner B to D. You can see here. So now instruction number 2 is also complete. You can see. Instruction number 1 is complete, curved line A to D. Instruction number 2 is also complete, a slanting line between B and D. So I draw a slanting line. Then use now instruction number 3. Let's move to the instruction number 3. Use a ruler. It means here also you have to use the scale to draw a sleeping line from the middle of the red line to middle of the blue line. So this one. This way you have to just draw the sleeping line in the middle of the rectangle. This way you have to draw a sleeping line in the middle of the rectangle. Now instruction number 3 is also done. 3 instructions we follow. Now instruction number 4. Draw a zigzag from corner A to C. So here is A to C corner and you have to draw the zigzag line. Zigzag is also freehand. So I will draw the next line. So you can see how to make a zigzag line. Just see. See this, I made a zigzag line from corner A to corner C, which is blue in a color. So you have to just draw line this way. You can call it a zigzag line. Which line it is? This line is a zigzag line. So instruction number 4 is also complete. Instruction number 1 we follow, 2 is done, 3 is done and 4 is also done. Now the instruction number 5, let's read it. Use a ruler and draw a standing line from the middle of the green line to the middle of grey line. Here we have to draw one standing line. See this, I made one standing line in this picture in the middle of the rectangle. So all the lines is there in the given shape which is rectangle. Here is A to D corner have a curved line as per the instruction number 1. As per the instruction number 2, there is a one slanting line is there. As per the instruction number 3, there is a sleeping line is there. As per the instruction number 4, there is one zigzag line is there. As per the instruction number 5, there is one standing line we draw in the given shape. So students, this way you have to write down this also into the fair book. Now let's start the pattern. What we are going to start? As per the name, shapes and pattern, shapes is complete. So let's move on to the pattern. So these types of pattern you can see in your dress materials that you are wearing, not a uniform or normal clothes. See, this is the pattern. What you can call it? A different types of pattern I can show you. See this. Do you like these types of pattern? What you can call whenever you are go to the shopping, your clothes, what you can ask for? Just show us a new pattern. What you can ask? That show us a new pattern clothes. So this you can call a pattern. See this, I am having some pictures about the pattern. So here is the picture of pattern. Whenever you are going for shopping or something else, whatever you are buying, the word is coming, which is pattern. Just show us in a new pattern. This is the common word for us. Just show me the thing in the new pattern. New pattern is there. Like this types of question we are asking to the shopkeeper, that give something new pattern. Give the things with the new pattern. So here we are talking about the pattern here. So you can, if you are observing this picture, this worksheet, and the first row, you can see here is 2 heart, 1 circle, 2 heart. Then next which shape will come? If you can observe this, here is 2 heart, 1 circle, 2 heart. So the next the circle will come. Here is 2 heart, 1 circle, 2 heart, 1 circle. This is very easy thing. Now the next pattern, if you observe, here is star, square, star, square, star. So what will be the next shape come? What the next shape will be there? So the next shape is a square. Now let's see this. If this is in pattern, star, square, star, square, star and square. So here I am putting the square because the next shape will be as per the pattern, square will come. What? As per the pattern. The new next shape is square. Now next one, here is moon, 2 circle. What? Here is a 1 moon and 2 circle. Here is a 1 moon and 1 circle is there. So here is 2 circle and here is after moon there is 2 circle, and here is after moon there is 1 circle. So the next shape will be a circle. So now this pattern is complete. There is a moon, then 2 circle. Here is moon, then 2 circle. So this way you have to complete the pattern. Now here is flower, moon, triangle. Here is flower, moon, triangle. This way you have to complete the pattern. You can call it a pattern. The missing pattern you have to fill. Now star, 2 triangles, star and 1 triangle. So the next shape will be a triangle because a star, 2 triangle, star and a 2 triangle. So students, this is the pattern. I am just giving you the basic information of the pattern. In the next lecture we are going in detail about the pattern. We are learn about more in detail about the pattern in the next lecture. So till, just complete the fair book, write down homeworks in the fair book, learn something new about the pattern and then attend the lecture. So students, thank you so much for watching this video, and from the video write down all the worksheets in the fair book. and stay home, stay safe. Thank you so much for watching this video.